I'm Marcilio Browne and I'm the 2022 Wave World Champion.
Hey Brownie, so congratulations on your world title. I think everyone's really happy for you, and it's obviously very different from Maui, so how did you prepare yourself this year?
Yeah, so as you know, we got a couple little spots around Maui that it's very different from Ho'okipa. The hardest thing is to drive by, see Ho'okipa firing, and keep going to these other spots, but it's just about being on different gear, onshore boards, and luckily we found a place to do that now.
Mm-hmm. And then like the little time that you were between the Canaries and here?
Yeah, then I went to Brazil because after the Canaries we had put so much effort into Portac, and I wanted to balance it out and do some starboard tack jumping and some bed on shore. And Brazil is a perfect place to do that, and on top of that I could be close with my family and hanging out with my parents, and it was a really nice time.
And since your last title, it's been 9 years. It's hard to believe it's been 9 years, but it's been 9 close years as well. So what's changed in your feeling, and how have you been feeling around the event and the pressure and stuff this year?
Yes, as you get older, you get a little bit more, you know yourself a little bit better, and you know how to calm yourself down a little better. And you also have more experience just with gear selection, gear development, and those things calm you down as when you come into the event. At least for me, I knew exactly which boards and sails I was going to ride. I didn't have to second guess any of that, which I might have done in the past sometimes, and it ends up taking a bit too much energy. And this year I felt like I was more dialed in with my equipment.
So Monday, it was an early skippers meeting. What time did you get out of bed?
I didn't sleep that well that night. I think I was up around 3:45, and I couldn't really sleep anymore. So I came down to the beach around 5:45 to start bringing my gear down and try to see what the waves were doing.
Did you get in the water first?
I got in the water because I hadn't sailed Portac in over 2 months, so I really wanted to get a little bit of a warm up just to get the feeling of the conditions and how everything was feeling. So I went out at 7 in the morning when they made the decision to start with freestyle.
What size wetsuit were you wearing?
I changed. I got in the warm up a 4.3, and then on my first heat I got another 4.3, and then they're both wet, so I had to go with my 5.4 after. But it ended up working good because I did 3 heats on that one and I didn't get cold, which was nice.
And like, did you actually know 100% before your heat against Ricardo that was the one, or you didn't want to know?
I didn't want to know. I saw that the PWA sent an email early on, and as I started reading, I saw that they were going to talk title scenarios, so I stopped reading right away. And obviously I knew that heat with Ricardo would probably make it a lot more difficult for the other guys, but I didn't know that was the make or break heat. And I had so many heats with Ricardo that I lost, and I was just really focused on putting a really solid heat because he can sail so well in those conditions, and I just wanted to do my best.
Yeah, that was impressive. We were all kind of wondering, like normally Ricardo sails his best heat against you, and finally, well, you didn't back down, you gave it everything, but he finally snapped this time.
Yeah, I just had this history with him that every time I go up against Ricardo, he has the highest score of the day, and even when I have good heats, he still kind of beats me. So
yeah.
It was nice to get him once.
Yeah, and that moment you didn't know. I could see when you came in and like they came and told you. Did it sink in straight away, or it took a couple of seconds?
Yeah, I just because you're on that mindset of competing and just fighting for every wave and every jump, and you're so tense, and then when you get the news like that, everything kind of releases, and I think because I didn't know the emotion, I couldn't control the emotion very well.
And so you're feeling more relaxed now, like going towards the double, or I'm pretty sure you're still going to want to win the event?
I really want to do my best. I want to sail as good as I can, but I'm a lot more relaxed for sure.
You're going to sleep the night before?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah, if my kids allow me.
Okay, so after the 2009, was it? When was the last one? 2013 World Title? We had a little celebration in Maui. Haven't celebrated yet here. What are you thinking about doing this year?
It's hard because it's hard to have a hangover when your kids are up and running on top of you. So probably be a lot mellower. We had a little dinner, and then hopefully when we get back to Maui, we can get friends together and do
We know someone who does good barbecues, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And it's right there, and we can do that early on. So I'm looking forward for that.
And how about the next few years? What are your plans?
My plans doesn't change much. I really love the process of training and traveling and just even tuning up my gear. I enjoy all of those things. So I just want to keep on training. If I get a chance, I'll go on a trip to stay in really special waves, and just the same, I love doing what we do.
Perfect. Sounds fun.
Yeah.